everyone, this is Darren Orange here with you guys again. I'm on my commute home actually today. I did not do a video this morning because of time constraints and phone calls and stuff I had to get done.
There's a slowdown ahead.
And there's a slowdown ahead, which is always a good thing. And I'm stuck in traffic of all things. So anyway, I want to talk with you guys today about the Polestar 2, the car in which I am actually excited about. EV wise, because it's actually based on Volvo's XC40, and they've actually released new information about it today that they will be making an XC40 version, basically as a Polestar 2, but it will have the XC40 body for Volvo. If you don't know Polestar is a owned subsidiary of both Volvo and Volvo's parent company, allowing them to be their own entity, aka they do not share the 200,000 car limit. They have their own 200,000 car tax credit they're able to get. So what is the Polestar 2? Polestar 2 has approximately a 78 kilowatt battery that allows it to travel about 275 miles, or at least that's what they're targeting. I think it'll actually go significantly further than that personally. And it is a four-door sedan, and it sits a little bit more up, I guess is the best way of describing it. Kind of like the Bolt, but not so much of a crossover, more of a sedan. Maybe like a Crosstrek or something like a Subaru might sit. It's a very neat-looking car. The biggest thing I like about it is the fact that it's got all of Volvo's niceties, all of the luxury features. It'll have the leather, the seats, the infotainment system, which is actually going to be a pure Google infotainment system. The pieces and parts, even the steering wheel, are all Volvo. While it's its own entity and its own company, it's going to be this fantastically, truly luxurious car that actually has great range and great charging speed for an EV. They're going to start releasing them next year for purchase. You can pre-order it now, but the starting price for the early models is about $60,000. It's on the higher end, a little pricey. It's going to be able to go approximately 0 to 60 somewhere under 5 seconds. It's going to have over 400 horsepower and some 500 pounds of torque. I think it's going to get pretty close, in my opinion, to about 4 seconds, maybe 3 seconds even. Definitely in the ballpark.
There's a slowdown ahead.
Ballpark of the P3D or the Model 3 Performance. I think it's going to have something pretty close to that if I was going to guess. So the car looks great, the wheels look great, the interior, the color options. I kind of wish there was a red. I'm partial to red and silver. There's a great silver. There's no fantastic red. The components saying that the battery will be able to charge at 150 kilowatts. And if it's anything like the current charging state and system that they're accomplishing right now with the Audi Quattro, I think it's going to be awesome. It should be able to sustain that 150 kilowatt charge for 80%. Meaning it should hit 80% in about half an hour. Maybe less than that with 78 kilowatts. So I think it's going to be great. It's going to meet all the requirements and have the luxury style, all the right elements, all the right pieces. Obviously it's going to cost more in general to own, which again, as I said before, I wasn't a big proponent of that, but again, I just wanted an EV, have the EV experience, and build some confidence with that whole, change of demeanor, because obviously going from a gas car to an EV can be a big change, and I've found that it's been absolutely fantastic. So I'm really excited about the Polestar 2. I think it's a neat car. I'm glad that it's coming out. I'm glad it's actually got that quality leather, the great infotainment system. What it also should carry over to be more of a competitor with Tesla is the autopilot system. Now, the autopilot system, quite frankly, is something that Tesla has that's better than most others out there. But Volvo, on all their cars, have what's called ProPilot Assist 2 currently, and that ProPilot Assist, I've actually driven it in an XC90. It's actually very good. It is not as good as what I would say Tesla is, but it does 90% of what a Tesla can do. I'm still not fully confident with it around tighter turns on a highway, but it generally is very good. So if they have that system at a minimum, and they've improved upon it, hopefully, it should be a phenomenal autopilot system, the kind that you can have a lot of confidence with, not worry about, and know it's going to do a really, really good job. So if they add that or get that in there, that'll be even better, frankly. So I like the Polestar. I think it's a phenomenal option for those looking at EVs. Later on, the car will cost closer to $40,000, which then I think at that point, when you're getting all the luxury options that Volvo kind of offers in an XC, in kind of that kind of package, like XC90, XC40, that kind of those kinds of features into this vehicle, I think it's going to be a fantastic thing to own. It's just going to be a really nice car. So I guess I wonder what your guys' thoughts are and questions. I know I talked about the upcoming new version of the Bolt. I think the Polestar 2 is the most exciting EV currently on the horizon right now. What are your thoughts on it? Do you have any EVs you're excited about, or anything, or any EVs you're looking into buying, or things that might replace your Bolt or your Model 3? Post in the comments below. If you have any ideas for future videos, throw them down there too. And if you can, I'd really appreciate if you could like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I got a new video, which I'm trying to do Monday through Friday. I'm getting pretty close to it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the future.